Hey guys, I thought I'd show you a little bit of foot relaxation techniques which we learn at the beginning of reflexology training, and also that you can use in your massage practice, or if you just want to give some special feet some special love, you can try some of these tricks. So I'm going to use oil. If I was using reflexology, I'd probably use a firmer cream, because then we move on to the reflex points. You don't want to slip. But since it's just a really nice relaxation massage, I'm just going to have some oil. And I'm going to warm it up in my hands. And I'm going to start by sandwiching the foot between my hands and just using the palm of my hands to apply the oil. And I'm moving my body weight backwards and forwards just to make sure that I'm not hurting my shoulders. I'm going to do one foot at a time. And then I'm going to actually also give the lower leg a little bit of massage. So I'll get some more oil or cream and just do a little bit on the lower leg. I'm just moving my hands up and down, making sure that I put some oil on the lower leg and around the ankle, moving my body weight forwards and backwards. And then I might like to rotate the leg, the ankle a little bit, holding underneath the ankle for support, rotating in one direction. I might like to rotate in the other direction as well. And we can try kind of pointing and flexing. This isn't for people who've got arthritis or any problems with the ankle joint or Achilles or plantar fasciitis, but we're just mobilizing the ankle joint, flexing and pointing, and maybe we're going to pull the foot a little bit as I lean back. So I'm leaning back and I'm moving my foot back, whole body. Very nice. And then I'd like to massage around the ankle bones. So I'm predominantly going to use my three first fingers around the ankle bone, but I'm using my whole palm as well, but my fingertips are digging in this bit, doing circles around the ankle bone. And my thumbs are also having a chance to press up in the space between the ankle bones at the front of the ankle. Very nice, very easy strokes. And then with my thumbs, I'm going to just massage up these spaces, these little troughs between the toe tendons on the top. And this is really good for lymph drainage. You can kind of think of it as a letter M, going up the outsides and down the insides, and up the insides and down the outsides. So just massaging anyway with your thumbs. So the rest of the fingers are on the bottom of the foot. And whenever I'm on the bottom of the foot, I'm going to keep my fingers still, so I'm not adding tickliness to the sole of the foot. Okay. And then I'm going to come to the bottom of the feet, and I'm going to just move my thumbs away from each other. I'm going to cross them over. You may not be able to see it from this view. I can show you on the other foot. I'm just moving my thumbs backwards and forwards over the bottom of the foot, from the area underneath the ball of the foot to just above the ankle. And with oil, you can slide the thumbs in towards each other and out. Quite firm pressure on the bottom of the foot, and then you're not tickling. And it's that soft part between the ball of the foot and the heel. So around the arch, moving. And then we can kind of do the same sort of thing with the fingers on top. So now I'm keeping the thumbs still. And some people like to cross their fingers as they do this. I don't like to do that because I've got big knuckles. So I just would do one way and the other way. And that's just massaging over the top of the foot. And it's also loosening up the bones. So thumbs, as my fingers stay still, thumbs are moving out and in. And fingers, as my thumbs are staying still, coming in and out. And that's my cat having a stretch and a scratch, because she always likes to come in on my live videos. Very nice. And then we can use this thing called a lung press. So you use your knuckles, you hold the top of the foot and you press your knuckles into the ball of the foot. And as I press the knuckles into the ball, I'm also kind of counter pressing with my hand so that I can press and turn, and I'm turning towards the little toe. So I'm kind of turning in the direction. If I was doing the other foot, I would turn the other way using the other hand. So this is a nice thing called a lung press. Because in reflexology, the ball of the foot area is all about your thoracic and your lung area. A nice thumb press. It just feels nice, breaking down that quite hard tissue on the ball of the foot. Very nice. And then we can do loosening up of the ankle joint. So you use the heels of your hands underneath the bones of the ankle to just kind of move. You should see the whole foot flapping from side to side, but also some movement in the leg. That's it, a nice flap. And again, we wouldn't do this for anyone with joint issues, arthritis, ankle bone or joint problems. And then we can use the whole of the palm of the foot to bring friction to the sides of the feet. This is very nice, foot rocking, side to side. Oh, whoever gets this massage from you today is a very lucky person. I hope this will inspire you to get your hands on someone's feet. Very nice. And then we can do this thing called a spinal twist. So this time you put both hands on the inside of the foot and you hold your thumbs. Thumbs are underneath on the sole of the foot. And I'm just going to move the hand closest to the big toe. And it's like I'm giving a little twist. And in reflexology, this inside line where the big toe is relates to your spine. So here I'm giving the spine a little twist. So I stabilize with the hand closest to the ankle and I twist with the hand closest to the toes. And it usually feels good. And sometimes you get some little cracks out. We're not trying to crack people, but sometimes the bones have just been kind of squished together a little bit too much in restrictive shoes or how we walk. So you're just loosening up a little bit. And then we can do more of that sandwiching effleurage movement. And then there's this lovely thing called a shoulder sandwich. Let's move my chair closer. The shoulder sandwich, using the heels of your hands, either side the ball of the little toe. And you're just going to make circles with the heels of the hands. And I'm kind of going like this with the heels of my hands, digging in. The whole hand is holding the ball of the foot and the top of the foot, but it's the heels of my hands that are just doing this kind of running circle around the ball of the little toe, which in reflexology is your shoulder. So normally we have some tightness there and it feels absolutely great. Very nice. And then you can massage each toe. So what you do is you kind of, one hand is sort of pulling the flesh of the ball. I've got my thumb on the ball of the foot and the hands on the top of the foot. I'm sort of pulling energy down to release the joint of the foot. So I can make circles with the little toe, one direction and the other, and then maybe pull. And then I can make circles with the fourth toe, both directions, pull, third toe, and pull, second toe, and pull. And big toe, big circles, and pull. And then you can see if you can actually weave your fingers in between their toes, which isn't possible for everybody, but if it is, you can kind of give them a little stretch back. So I'm pressing the tips of my fingers into the little pads between the tops of the toes, and I'm just stretching. And you can also do a little bit of rotation here, supporting the ankle. And that usually feels very nice to kind of separate the toes like that. It's not for everyone, but if you can get your fingers in there, then give it a go. And then I just slowly bring my hands out, and then I go back to that lovely effleuraging sandwich, the whole foot. And then I'd finish by just effleurating the lower leg. And in answer to your question, Hayley, it's Rupert who has the lucky man behind the feet. He does a lot for this family, keeps us together. He needs his feet massaged. So that is the foot massage for one foot, and you can repeat on the other foot, and you can give whoever's feet are around you some really good love today. I hope that was good, and I hope you get to practice it. And you can watch this again with my IGTV, so you can watch it over and over again until you just know this little routine and you can enjoy it. And you can do one foot, then the other, and then you can do some movements with both feet together. That's always nice, kind of moving my thumbs down and up the channels that I can feel in the soft, squishy part of the sole of the foot. You can kind of massage both legs like this, and you can hold the feet. People love having their feet held, just holding the tops. If you've got wrist mobility or you want to stand up, you can kind of, depending on if their feet are turned right out or not, sometimes if the feet are turned up to the sky, you can comfortably place your whole palm on their soles, and that also is nice. So I hope you have some foot fun this afternoon, and thank you for watching, and see you soon.